we haven't had an injury, that I can relate to fencing. So they're the things that I guess you look on and say, well, from that aspect, it's certainly, we're getting the results that we'd hoped for. Luke and I, background going on nearly 2 years now. Bought it as a blank canvas and just taking our time to develop it. Having a blank canvas allows us to sort of structure it off a master plan that suits our business model. We did learn the hard way with some young stock, the old post and rail where they'd kicked out. We just sort of made a decision that, look, rather than rush in and do some fencing that we knew, we'd explore the option of the Duncan Equine, and look, obviously it's sort of 18 months in the making and we're only just finishing now, so we didn't need a maintenance team. As far as the painting of the post and rail, I didn't need termite protection. So all these things that cost, we took out of the budget, and for us, they're not things that I need to be concerned about when we're farming the property and the maintenance side of things. Our boundary is the Hunter River. The previous owner had sort of indicated, was actually when we purchased the place was the year we had those really bad storms, and the river broke its banks. I think in their time it only happened twice. So obviously if it broke its bank and we had a situation where it was underwater, it's a nice easy clean up and the wire. And also with some of these files too, we get that bottom very close to the ground, just prevents any files rolling under the fences. So we grew out all the young colts, and as you know, they can be quite playful. So, when they're banging themselves up against them, and obviously the fences are hot, so they only do it once, but we just didn't have any issues with injuries. And I think that's the thing. Regardless of having live fences, if you get young playful colts, they still will play up, and you do potentially run the risk of them kicking out and obviously get injuries. So we're only sort of 18 months in, but touch wood, we haven't had an issue and we haven't had an event that's cost us, ultimately cost us money. We just found that the maintenance, the pest protection, those things, when you look at your overall wages budget, on this farm we've taken that out altogether. So from a commercial angle, there's definitely benefits there. Your first priority is your risk assessment with injuries of horses, but then secondly, from a business point of view, it only hurts once. So when you put it in, that's when you pay for it and you're not continually having to maintain it. And aesthetically, it looks fantastic. So that's sort of the complete package in that regard.